Greetings, everybody. Happy Monday or Moon Day. Okay. So, this is going to be our mini love reads for tonight. All right. So, if you're not familiar with mini love reads is straight to the point reads, um, typically for a reasonable price in comparison to what I typically charge for more in depth personal reads. So, all love situations are welcome. Okay, so you can be single, you can be whatever situation. So, I do offer three different types of readings. So, the first option is our two topic or two question read for $25, 34 full love spread, and our newest installment 35 for how do they feel spread. Okay. So if you want something quick, straight to the point, just get to it, that will tap into your situation with clarity, with truth, and with honesty. Okay. Because I don't sugarcoat, I tell it as it is, as I'm getting it, as I'm seeing it. So if you're interested, yeah, all of the information is in the description or in the chat. So you guys can click on that black bubble in the chat. Two forms of payment only that I accept is Cash App or my PayPal, which all information is also linked in the chat and in the description. Make sure that if you're asking a question that you leave the questions in the notes section of your payment option. Um, Also, if you're asking about a person, you don't have to say that person's name in the notes section. You can leave like an initial, a nickname, something to identify them, but I never say the person's name on the live anyway. That stays confidential between you and I. Also, if you want to go anonymous yourself as well, or go by a nickname, a YouTube username, or something like that, just let me know as well. Or if anything that you're asking about is sensitive to you and you want to keep it anonymous, let me know if you don't want me to read your question out loud, and I will honor that. Another good thing about mini love reads is I do timestamps. So if you do get a reading, um, you'll have a timestamp next to the name that you provide, that you give me, and I'll leave it in the description after this live is said and done. So you can come back and watch it whenever you do. Okay, so make sure that you guys like this video, all right, as a reference, show some love, and also to come back to. And don't be shy. Share this video, this live, this reading, if you feel like someone may need it. It's going to give them the clarity that they need or they seek. All right. So in this, I do provide clarity to the best of my ability. I do ask that our divine team come in and cover us and protect us in all spaces and all timelines. May our ancestors who have our best and highest intentions and will come through, our divine team, our spiritual guides who will love us and protect us, our angels, our guides who walk with us, protect us, love us. We cast down any false guidances, vain imaginations, projections, fears, insecurities, doubts, spirits of confusion, false prophecies. We ask to uphold only divine wisdom and divine truth that is meant to come through. Give us a clear mind, clear vision, clear eyes, clear sight, open heart to receive the messages. May our ears be open to hear clearly and accurate what we need beyond what we are seeking tonight, whether during the message and the reading or sometime thereafter the reading, and all parties involved, that they be covered and protected as well in all spaces and timelines. Amen and Ashe. And so it is. Okay. All right, so the list is still open in case you are wondering. I will add your name to the list. I have put the names of those who have already purchased the reading for tonight ahead of time. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Get your timestamp, Breyonna. You were up. All right, 4:30 is your timestamp. Okay. All right, let's get your question, Breyonna. I think you had a full love spread, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. I gotta find. Hold on. Let me shut the door. Okay. Yeah, full love spread. You wanted to ask about a particular person. All right. Divine Spirit asks for divine permission, truth, and clarity to tap into Breyonna's energy and the person whom she's inquiring about and asking about. We cast down trickster spirits, familiar spirits, lying spirits, demonic forces, and energies that may try to infiltrate this message, this reading, or cause confusion. Any ill-intended energies, we bind it, we block it from coming through. Amen and ashe. What does you, the divine source, Holy Spirit, divine angels, ancestors, and guides of Breyonna want her to know in regards to this person? Show me where both of their energies are in relation to each other. Energy exchange, what she may have to look forward to or expect in this situation. What does she need to know? Okay, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. Okay, with the King of Wands at the bottom. So it's a lot of energy like directed towards this person, or just kind of focusing on their energy, where they're at, maybe even what their intentions are. Okay, so you have a lot of Pentacles. Pentacles and Wands. You have a couple of you have more earth energy, and then a little bit of fire, and then slight bit of air energy. Not emotional energy involved. So I feel like this person is in a place where they are kind of focused on what benefits them right now. Um, I feel like there may not be a lot of like promise for something. Like if you want to see something, move between the two of you, you want to see the success of the work, like you want to see some effort, or you want to see something pan out in a way that you might deem as like a positive, forward momentum, action, effort, attention. I don't feel like this person, to be honest with you, I don't feel like this person holds the capacity right now. Um, to give you something worth of value. It's almost like you would be holding out for something that kind of like, let's wait and see, but not a lot. Like you're not going to get much from this energy or this person right now. It does feel like this person's choosing or picking a side, or siding more so with like what's going to improve their life right now, like personally, outside of love and relationships. I don't feel like this person is emotionally open or available right now to even build something within the connection, like what you might deem as like a connection that has a lot of promise, a lot of building, a lot of potential. I don't feel like this person is going to provide anything of the such. It's almost like not breadcrumbs, but just like this person, I should say, like not breadcrumbing you per se, because I don't feel like they're breadcrumbing you, but more so just like you would get some things out of it, but not anything that is too grounded. You know what I mean? Like nothing that's, it's not worth much, not worth much receiving, if that makes sense. Mm, let's see. Yeah, because this person just seems um like whatever they're focusing on watering, creating, or building, it seems like it's based off of what they want right now. Okay. So it's all a big ass front, mask, games, facades, illusions. This person's not showing you the solidity of like who they are, what they're about, what they have to offer. There is some mask being put up, a protection energy being put up around them. This person can be focused literally on 3 things in their life right now. Love is not one of them. I feel like I'm very stuck in my ways. I'm very stuck in my ways. Okay, so um this person would tell you that they're sticking to something specific, something in it's something, a pattern, or it's a um what they feel like works for them, if that makes sense, or what has been working for them, even if it's something that actually isn't progressing them forward. Please wait for me. So this is an energy. They may want you to hold space for them. They want you to keep the door open to them, just in case. I don't feel like this is a very promising vibe from this person. Hi, Kyla. How are you? I don't feel like this is a promising energy. I don't know. Not right now. I don't see a lot of effort on this person's behalf, a lot of focus towards love, not enough emotional energy, if at all. Like, this person's not focused on that energy right now. I feel like you're hiding something. I feel inadequate and that I need to level up. Okay. So I'm gonna just take these two. It's kind of hard to see them, but um where this person's energy is at right now, they may feel like they don't know enough. Like, this person may literally have issues of distrust, dishonest, like feeling like people are not 100% trustworthy. This person's not moving from a place of emotional investment. They're kind of just like in a safe spot or safe space with themselves. They're just like more so focusing on three key things in their life. Okay. Someone is leaving your life. I don't know if this is going to be somebody that has the potential to stick around or stay, or just like show up in a way that's like concrete, show up in a way that you can lean on, trust. You have blessings that's coming towards you. Like, this is not a loss. There's not anything connected to this person that Spirit wants you to be like, damn, you know. July and September. Okay. July and September can be significant for you, connected to this person and or connected to some other blessings in your life. Other things that Spirit is trying to show you, like, your enrichment in life is not totally connected to this situation or this person. I don't know. I just get like, I don't know. Like, I just get this vibe that this person's energy is. I don't know if it's just like you're just curious, you're just wondering something about this person, um, trying to see what their intentions are, what they on. It's not anything that's gonna disrupt your life per se, but it's not anything I feel like that would give anything of value. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not adding much, but it doesn't have that much power to take away unless you invest in it too much or give too much of your energy. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Mm. This person holds back a lot, and it's like a sense of control or protection. I don't feel like this person's emotionally open or available enough to even, like, you know, give you anything that makes you remotely feel progressive, in a relationship or situation, or just getting to know a person. Like, it's not giving that, you know. So hopefully I'm making sense, Breyonna. I hope that this was helpful or clarifying, or maybe confirming something that you already sensed or picked up about this whole situation or this person in general. But as always, I'm sending you much love. I appreciate you, sis. Okay. So that was your read. And Kyla, I will add you to the list, so you will be person number 5. So after Gia, you're very welcome. Yeah, you're very welcome, sis. All right. So Mahogany, you were up next. Ashley, Kyla. Okay. Kyla, I'm sorry. Actually, I gotta update the list because Ashley was ahead of you. So I'm just gonna honor it in order. Okay. So it's gonna be Gia, Ashley, and then Kyla. Okay. All right, Miss Mahogany. Um, 15 minutes, 20 seconds. All right, let's tap in for you. All right, Spirit, we clear our previous energies and messages with love, light, and peace. We send all parties involved their energy back to them in wholeness and in fullness. Amen and Ashe. So it is. All right, so you have a love spread as well. You want to ask about a specific person in question. All right. Spirit, thank you for divine wisdom, truth, and clarity. That's what permission has happened to both parties' energies only for the sake of this connection, the energy, the situation around them, towards each other. What do you want her to know in regards? Oops, the judgment card fell out on my lap, so I'm gonna take it. All right, let's see what's up. Let's see. Four swords. Two of cups. The star. Death and rebirth. Okay. So this is a death card. You have 3 major arcanas out of the 5. So there is something significant to pay attention to in regards to this situation with this person. I do feel like Spirit's telling you to pace yourself with this. This person and yourself could be at a place right now where you're on the cusp of being like open to something different, something new in your love life while still processing what you need to release or let go of in your past or any blockages connected to love and relationships. There is a moment, I feel like, of redemption in love, like where you guys are going through a process of cleansing, purging. um it's a shift, like a good shift, a good change or transition. So you and this person could kind of meet each other in the middle with that to an extent, like you're both kind of mirroring each other, whether you both take the initiative to work through what you need to work through while still being receptive to like the potential of new energy, new beginnings, not staying stuck in what was. Mm. Yeah, spirit saying like to focus, like to ground your energy and not get too caught up or fixated on this person or fixated on like, well, how is my love gonna manifest? What's gonna happen? Like to avoid that that energy is like a grounded way is to more so I feel like focus on what it is that you want for yourself in general. Like whether it's love and or things in your life that you um that inspires you, that or like a love situation or idea, like okay, I want a partnership where we're best friends in a way, you know, like we support each other, like things like that, where it's not too specific on the future of your relationship or connection with a person, you know, like grounded, like okay, if my energy is focused upon like what I want, what I deserve in general, it kind of gives me a clearer sense or path of what may be for me and what may not be for me, if that makes sense. Like, don't put too much emphasis on the future with this person, you know, if that makes sense. Because there's something that you are growing, you are leveling up past like certain love relationship dynamics that you've been in that you're used to, like um you're not necessarily still living that, or you've made a great progress out of it, you know what I mean, like you've made a great progression. And I feel like this person is more so just like a catalyst, so to speak, or a map towards, is this something that is in alignment with the things that I say that I want or what I'm looking for in love or not? But it's in a way that's grounding, that's practical, that's not too whimsical, not too fantasy, not, where your feet aren't, grounded, if that makes sense. Okay, let's see where this person's energy is. I feel like this is a message for you. It's not really telling me too much about them, other than the fact that you guys might be kind of like in a similar energy. Spirit, what do you want her to know in regards to this person that she has in mind and in question? Any energies towards her, this person in question, like she needs to know? Okay, of course the card gonna follow home. My neck and my back. Okay, interesting. This card came out for Breyonna too. That's weird. So this person in you might be kind of holding up your mask. You're not 100% like, or at least maybe not enough. Like you guys aren't that comfortable with revealing some truth yet. You might still be hiding behind what you feel like is protection, not giving away too much, not being too open, too vulnerable. Wow, the same cards, the same exact cards Brianna got. That's crazy. Um, the top of the deck, I just felt led to look at it. We both have to work on ourselves. So this person, they are still kind of working through some things that have kept them stuck. Like, and this could be mutual because I kind of feel like you and this person mirror each other to an extent. Like you both might be kind of like on a similar path right now when it comes to love. Like what you're working through, what you're growing through at this time is very similar to each other. There might be an acknowledgement that there are certain things that may be a block, for you. Um, wanting, wanting to hold on to, maybe wanting to hold on to the potential, like, okay, even though I'm working through this, I don't want you to completely be out of my view, out of my realm. I still want you to kind of be in it, be around. I don't want to completely lose this. And not because it's an energy of control, but it's like I'm interested enough to want to see what unfolds, but this is where I'm at. So let's see, how does this person feel? We'll clarify. Spirit, how is this person in question? I feel something for someone else. So one of you might be stuck on somebody right now. Like you're not over it. And it doesn't have to necessarily mean that you want to be with another person or they want to be with somebody else. But it could be that's the block, like being stuck on what happened, I feel like we have an unspoken connection that defies human comprehension. So this person and you do have a connection. You both may feel or sense that there's something deeper, but it's almost like you guys are working through some past energy though, if that makes sense. So it's like stay open, be wise as far as like, okay, I'm clear on what I want, or I'm getting clear and discerning what it is that I want and what I don't want. And this person presented to me kind of is a catalyst for me to um decide, like, is this for me? Does this align? Does it not? Because there's some sort of vibe here where you both may, like, you feel something, you want to be open, there's an attraction, there's a mutuality to this, but there is like a level of like, don't rush this. Everything, it has to be like a conscious forward movement and effort. Like, don't force it. You guys may be both healing something in the matters of the heart. Okay, so I'm gonna pull from the T cards. All right. All right. So Mahogany, anything that she has to look forward to or potentially expect. Okay. The Vase card, Secret Admirer. So like I said, I do feel like there's a mutuality to this. You and this person are interested. November could be significant. Love. Okay, yeah. So in the room of love, you do have a secret admirer. I feel like it is this person. There's something about November that could be significant. Maybe something is confirmed, potentially expressed to you in regards to this person or the situation, but there is a mutuality, okay? Almost like a mirroring of energy, but like you guys are working through some things, if that makes sense. Okay. All right, so let me know if that makes sense or resonate with you. Hopefully it does. Okay, so Miss Mahogany, that was your reading. I appreciate you as always. I hope this was helpful. I'm sending much love to you. Okay. All right. A little sip of some water. Okay. All right, Christina, you were up next. Let's get your timestamp. Number 2611. Or 26 minutes, 11 seconds. Okay, sure. Okay. You emailed them. Okay. Let me get them. Okay. What is spirit guiding you to focus on right now before your next relationship? And second question, are you ready for a healthy connection? Okay. Good good question. So spirit, I send all previous parties love, light, and peace. I send their energy back to them whole and in fullness and love. Amen. Ashe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Christina, I ask permission to tap into Christina's energy only for the sake of what you allow me to know and to see. What is it that Christina needs to know at this time? What is it that she needs to know at this time as far as what is it that she's being divinely guided? Like divine spirit, what are you guiding her to focus on right now before her next relationship? What are you guiding her to focus on right now before her next relationship? Seven of Wands, the Star, the Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, with the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's like they want you to, it's like so much the focus. So like I'm just getting, they want you to continue to move forward, like not give up on your vision of love, or that the fact that it could happen for you, the type of love that's meant for you, not just any type of connection, just any old man, dude, whatever coming in, but that the love that you desire, the love that is of the highest like vibration for you, you know, that healthy relationship that you've been desiring or seeking. They want you to believe in that. Like don't fall, you know, don't waver or give up on that, because there's something like they also want you, like where to focus is like focus on your energy, your dynamic energy, like how you're dynamic, how you're powerful, how you are, how your energy radiates in a way that you might think, or you've been told, or you might have perceived that people think it's too much, or that's why people haven't stuck around, why people didn't show up for you. You might perceive it as because like I'm doing too much or I'm too much, when in actuality it's like your energy is very vibrant, very powerful, very transformative. And that's not an energy that everyone can withstand. So it's like spirit wants you to focus on like your energy, what makes you great, what makes you powerful, what makes you lovable, what makes you you know, what makes you a valuable energy in someone's life. Because there's this sort of fire. Majority of your cards are fire. Seven of Wands, Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands. Could be your Leo energy, your Leo placements coming through again. Because Seven of Wands is Leo energy, by the way. So it does speak about that inner confidence, that inner glow that you have, where with the wrong man, the wrong people, that intimidates them, that triggers them. They're not the one for you. That is a sign to your higher self, or your higher self speaking to you like, see, that ain't it. That's not for us. That's not the person for us. That's not, you know, why are we tripping off of that? Because the person that is meant for you, that fire energy is going to inspire and ignite, instead of someone fearing that it's going to burn them or it's going to consume them. It's too much, it's too powerful. So focus on your own energy. Focus on standing your ground, your boundaries. You maybe living or following your passions, being confident, not being afraid to express yourself, being bold, like all the things that you have been told is doing too much, or you might have perceived like, oh, maybe I'm too much. Those are the things that you should be embracing. I feel like because these are gains rather than losses, rather than lack. This is your gain. Okay, so let's ask the other question. You want to know, are you ready for a healthy connection? Are you ready? Divine source, God, spirit, her angels, her ancestors, and guides who have her best will and intentions of the highest vibe. Is Christina ready for a healthy connection? Is she ready? Is she ready for a healthy connection? Whoa, hold on. mm, 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 mm. The moon, Queen of Cups, the Hermit, Four of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. I don't feel like it's a not readiness. It's just more so like you are where you're supposed to be. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and it's just a matter of time. So it feels like you're still preparing. So I guess in a sense, like but not ready in a sense like you're blocking it or you're doing something wrong, like you're repelling it. It's not that type of energy. It's more so of like, you're doing everything that you need to do. As far as your energy goes, I feel like some things are kept hidden from you for a reason. Spirit may want you to just kind of rest, be present. Spirit also wants you to, like your heart to be just open, be in that place of receptivity of what it is that you're actually asking for. I'm trying to say two words at once. What you're actually desiring and waiting for. Because I feel like you are gathering a lot of information. You're right on the right track. This year is very important for you with the Hermit card, the year of the 9. This is very important. And I feel like you might be learning a lot of lessons through the people that you encounter in your everyday life, not just romantically, but like the reflections of people, the people that have come into your life are these reflections to show you where your heart posture is and where you're at, or how to navigate more from a centered place, from a centered heart. The parts of yourself maybe where you've held back or where you feel like you've had to hold back due to fear. The person that's for you might be more so the one that's challenged when it comes to being ready. Kind of like the person maybe that is working towards opening their heart so that they can give something, give in a way like they're holding back the treasures that they actually do have inside of them, because with the wrong people they might have experienced rejection, when it comes to like what's really in their heart, them being authentic, being pure in love, being pure in their heart, and being rejected by people that could not or didn't hold the space or hold the capacity to show up or love this person or reciprocate. And you might have experienced this before as well, but it seems like you've worked through this or you acknowledge this a little bit more. um You're going to find abundance emotionally in your platonic connections with people that you actually trust, people that actually support you, have your back. So it's more so like you being present and being focused on yourself, because it's only a matter of time before you and your person align, and maybe not too much time. It's like you guys are just kind of looking for direction, trying to understand where you are and where you need to place your focus and where to go. And there may be even curiosity about, okay, well, when is love coming? When is my person coming? You know? So I would say that you are more ready than not, when it comes to a healthy relationship. You're more in alignment with it than not. It's only a matter of time. If anything, it's kind of just like some clearing up around the heart space, receptivity, um, your belief around love, if you know that you're deserving of it, because I feel like you have a deep understanding, you have a wisdom to what your blockages are, what your wounds are or have been, your patterns are, or what your patterns were in the past when it comes to relationships, and maybe like the unhealthy relationships or cycles or loops, if that makes sense. Because yeah, you got a few emotional energies here. Queen of Cups, the moon, and the Three of Cups was at the bottom of the deck. And then some earth energy. So I feel like you're nurturing, you're pouring, you're doing the work, you're being patient. But yeah, that's what I see for you, sis. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so much love to you, sis. Take care of yourself. Be blessed. As always, I appreciate you. All right, so okay, excuse me. So I'm gonna update the list because I have a couple of people on here. So let me update this. Hold on. You're very welcome. My pleasure, sis. Okay, so I'm gonna add the latest names in the chat so you guys know if it comes on. Why is it loading? Taking forever. Come on. Okay. All right. All right. So Gia, you're up next. 37:57. Let's do 38 minutes. All right. Okay, so you wanted a full love spread. Okay, so I'm not sure if it's about a particular person, so we're gonna tap in spirit to provide clarity. Divine spirit, thank you for your divine wisdom, truth, and clarity. Ask for protection to surround this message and this reading. What is it that Gia needs to know in regards to love? What's the overall energy for her? If there's any significant parties, connections, or energies that she needs to know or be aware of, or just see something, we ask for your wisdom. All previous parties, we send you love, light, and peace, and harmony and balance. Restored. Amen. Ashe. Okay. Okay. So 4 Wands, 10 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. Oppression. And bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. Okay. I'm hearing whatever didn't kill you makes you stronger, like that saying. Because I feel like you're used to maybe repetitive cycles in love, or you feel like you keep going through the same thing over and over again in relationships, or you keep running into the same type of connections, the same type of guys, just in a different body. Like their mindset is the same, how they move, how they do things is the same. It's like the same old patterns, but Spirit wants you to know, like, that whole dating type of thing, like that cycle is about to close. Um, hey sis, hey, but it's based off of like where you're at with yourself, because you may have made a declaration like to, like, it's an understanding of what has blocked you or what has been a hindrance, what has been working against you, or how you've been working against yourself. It's like you acknowledge this, you understand it, and I feel like you've been steadily working towards it. Where the areas where you may have felt like you failed, where you feel like you could have did something different, you could have put a little bit more in, a little more effort, or it shows you where maybe the work is needed. So there is a heaviness though. It's like you might be carrying the weight, maybe like blaming yourself a little bit too much, rather than saying, okay, I was young at the time, or I didn't know any better, or because, my upbringing, I can see how I would be looking for partners X, Y, and Z that kind of carry this type of energy, or, where my desires may have been shaped around. It's like instead of looking at it from that place, it's like you might be blaming yourself, but spirit's like, you got to give yourself a little bit more credit than that, you know. Um, there could be somebody that you are kind of still stuck on in a way, or like, hmm, excuse me. There's like some sort of cycle. Yeah, I like this deck too. I don't use it all the time, because you showing up as the Queen of Wands tells me like you're way more equipped, more powerful, more confident, than you see yourself, or maybe give yourself credit for. Like, your energy is very attractive, and I feel that's like, okay, so it's not, spirit wants you to look at this from a standpoint of like, give yourself this grace, this confident energy, because it's like, it's not that you can't attract people, because you can attract people. You're an attractive person, not just physically, but like your energy is attractive. People may be into you. um but it's more so from a perspective of like, instead of giving to, okay, whatever likes me or whoever just wants me, it's like, but who's for me? It's a different type of energy that I feel like you're walking in. So there could be a little bit of heaviness, and it's because your acknowledgement of what you've left, what you're outgrowing, who you're becoming, who you have became, or just your awareness of who you are can be overwhelming sometimes, and like how to navigate. Or you might say, oh, well, I'm a failure because I moved like this in the past. I put up with this, or I dated this. But instead of that, it's like, no, look at yourself as powerful and capable. You are self aware. And it's a blessing. Like, okay, yeah, I can attract people. But now I'm in a position of control, of power over myself and of situations, by being able to choose deliberately and not just taking on whatever whoever wants me, if that makes sense. Let's see. So I don't know if you asked about a specific person, but I'm not picking up on anybody in particular, because it seems like you're about to complete a dating cycle that you've that you've been through. This card, there's two cards that flip face upward in the deck, so I'm gonna take these. Ooh, this card's trying to fly. So you have shields with, you need to defend yourself, and sun, happiness and well-being. So continue to protect this you that you've become, because yeah, your energy's radiant, but that doesn't mean you just take whatever is attracted, whoever's attracted to you. And sometimes the people that you're attracted to, it's like you check that energy at the door. You're in a powerful position in your love life more than you realize. You have wealth, so there's blessings that are headed your way. Could be different areas, maybe not literal like wealth and a financial sense. It could be opportunities in love. January, your energy is going to be much more different. I feel like you're going to stick very strongly to it's like the high value of a thing or a situation, like you seeing yourself as high value, not based off of looks and things like that, but based off of who you are and what you have to offer as a person, the type of energy that you possess, the type of energy that holds weight, holds power, that may even be inspirational to the right partner. So it's like seeing the value and the wealth in your energy, to where you're going to want to protect it and gatekeep it a bit more. You know what I mean? It's not enough to just be attracted to somebody or somebody to be attracted to you. It's like, it's got to be deeper than that. It's got to be a safe energy. It has to speak to a part of yourself, um, a part of yourself that stays empowered. Like, is this person, do they support the power of my true divine feminine self? Are they in alignment with my goals, my passions, my ambitions, my calling, my purpose? Or are they someone that would take away from that or doesn't respect it? You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, so that's what I'm getting for you, Gia. I hope that was helpful, sis. So I'm sending much love to you as always. I appreciate you. Thank you. Let me know if this resonates, if you catch it. Okay. All right. So Miss Ashley, you are up next. Kyla and Anonymous F. If anyone else is interested, the list is still open. All right, Ashley, your timestamp is 46. Is that 46? Let me see. Wait till it changes. 56 seconds, 57, 58, 59. Yeah. Okay, so 47. Let's do 47 minutes. Okay. All right, let's find your question. And Melody, I see you as well. Just seeing your notification. Okay. Hey, Melody, how are you? All right, so let me see. Ashley. Okay, so you have two questions. All right, let's see. Spirit, we clear our previous energies with love, light, and peace to previous parties. And their energy be sent back to them in wholeness and fullness. Amen. And Ashe. I ask for permission to tap into Ashley's energy and the person in question she's asking about. As far as how does this person feel about them not continuing their relationship anymore? How does this person feel? How does this person feel? Spirit, that you want her to know. How does this person feel? Okay, Six of Swords. This could be something about a transition. Three of Wands, Queen of Cups. Okay, I'm going to take that card. The Hangman, King of Cups. It's like a bittersweet energy maybe for both of you, because there's something about a transition, like needing to shift out of something. So it's not, this person may not be taking whatever this not continuing, unless you explain it to them, that can make sense as well. But there's an emphasis on this person kind of viewing it as like not anything personal, but something that you have to do for you. Um, this person could be feeling like you're kind of exploring like your journey ahead, like something with ambition. So this could be like the job switch that could be pertaining to this, or like you focusing on self motivational goals that don't have much to do with relationships or partnerships right now. They feel like you're doing something that is good for you, that soothes your soul. That doesn't mean that this person is not emotionally affected. They may also have like this feeling that um you guys are just, this is not the end, okay? Because you got the King and the Queen of Cups. So they don't feel like this is a completion. They might still be holding on to the hope or the potential that something will still bridge between the two of you, or they feel like you guys have something there. There's an energy there between the two of you that they don't feel like it's just going to go unnoticed that soon. Like, this isn't just going to be one of those connections that you just get over. It's not going to work. No. This person perceives that you guys have made an impression on each other, or that there's some sort of connection that's there that's not going to be just easily severed. You've made an impression on this person emotionally, and they may feel like you've made an impression on them emotionally, or they just have this intuitive feeling that yeah, it's not, I feel like this person has intuitive feelings that you and them have some sort of um a connection that is kind of outside of your both of your control. Like, it's a spiritual thing. Like, it's gonna do what it's gonna do. Like, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Um, but they're looking at this from a perspective like maybe that they've never allowed themselves to look at. So like they might have taken things personal. If someone was to tell them like, hey, we can't go on with this, they might have taken it a certain way, or they hold space to the fact that you actually do um you actually do hold some sort of significance in this person's heart. How do I explain this? Because it doesn't feel like this person's taking it too harshly. It's like they understand that this is about you and not about them. That it's not even coming from a place of you being avoidant or you running from them, but like you feel like you're doing something that you need to focus on right now. Like, it's where your heart lies, it's your truth. I don't feel like this person's taking it too harshly. That doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt, because I feel like this person has definitely thought about like different scenarios, what this could mean, why is this happening? Like, they've definitely pondered this question, sat with it, or are sitting with it. They may not have all the answers, but their energy towards you is not harsh. There's no hard feelings. Okay. All right, so let's see. Your second question is a general hopeful love message for you under, okay. All right, well, I'm sending much love to you, sis. Let's see. What's a general hopeful love message for Ashley right now, Spirit? You send her love and peace, understanding. Give her the courage that she needs to get through this right now, Spirit. What does she need to know? What is a general hopeful love message for her? Okay. 8 of Pentacles. 6 of Swords again. The High Priestess. 3 of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords. If you're questioning about a decision that you've made, if this is a decision that the reason where you're at is because you felt like that was what you needed to do, Spirit doesn't want you to question that so much, because you did make a decision that was grounded. You made a decision that was carefully considered. I don't feel like this was anything impulsive, or that this is something that is out of alignment, or something that's here to harm you, or something of misfortune, something of bad luck. This feels like, to me, like Spirit wants you to find comfort in the fact that if something is not due to our, like, sometimes we'll push for things, or we'll perceive that because of where we're at or what we've done, where we've been, this should be happening right now. But everything happens under divine alignment based off of vibrational energy. Vibrational alignment is also connected to divine timing. It's not about like where we think we're ready, or when we think we're in a perfect position, or the time that we feel like, oh, well, it's been this long, it should be this way, or this should be happening. It's based off of where our vibrational energy is. Because the 8 of Pentacles, it says prudence. Prudence is like you care about your future. So every step that you take right now, every decision, everything that you pour into and invest, it's like you do it from a place of how will this affect my future? You know, I'm not going to do anything that I feel like will be harmful to my future, harmful to, you know, my image, my morals, my values. It's like I'm thinking about how will these decisions, these choices, the energy that I'm focusing on, or the people that have in my life, how is this going to affect me in the future? Or from what I can see, does this look promising? Is this the most healthy thing for me? And as long as you're moving in that energy of you care about your future and how your current actions and decisions um shape that, you're on the right track. It's like your energy is in a space of, especially with the high priestess and the ace of swords, like you know what you're doing, you know. It's like a weird transition though. It's not a comfortable energy. It's not a 100% reassuring energy that you're moving in the right direction or right space. Your efforts and your work, like you are, um it's like you're going to be blessed in that. It's not too far out of your grasp or your reach, but it's like as long as you're moving and you've moved in this situation with um whatever decision that you might be wrestling with or going back and forth or questioning, you've made a right decision or just decision based off of you considering the outcome, and maybe not just considering an outcome for you, but it's like, okay, if I'm selfish about what I want and how I feel and I just ignore this other person, that could throw them off center or off track. But if I honor this person, that, okay, I may want this or I may want that, but if it's not meant, I want this person to experience the best of what they should, or um what makes them happy, you know, what makes what makes this person happy and what's in alignment for their highest good. So there's something like spirit wants you to find peace, look forward to the fact that the decisions that you made are divinely guided as well. This is not coming from impulsiveness, it's not coming from a place of fear. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you didn't do anything wrong or you didn't make a mistake. It doesn't even feel, yeah, you're welcome. It doesn't even feel like, it's like a moment energy, where you're in the moment of something and it feels worse than what it is right now. And then look, you got the rainbow. The most difficult part of your situation is over. So it's like you're going to overcome this. You're going to overcome it. You're not going to stay stuck in this energy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sis, I feel like, the message is just here to encourage you to say, like, you are not making the wrong decisions. You're not moving in the wrong direction, you know, even though it's kind of scary, or it might be like, dang, I hate that this has to go this way or that had it had to happen that way. But sometimes, like, the tough decisions actually lead us to where we need to be. You know what I mean? And we know that ultimately it's just like, dang, why has it got to be this way, though? But yeah, I'm sending much love to you, sis. I hope that was helpful. And as always, I appreciate you as well. Thank you, sis. All right. I hope you feel better. You're welcome. I know it does. I appreciate that. I accept it. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Um, Kris, I got your notification as well. I'm gonna go grab me some more water real quick, y'all. And I need to stretch because I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling like a little tired. I don't know why. Like a little high energy. It's a little weird. You too. Take care, sis. All right, I'm gonna be right back. Let me go grab me some more water. I'll be right back. But let me update the list so you guys know where I'm at. I'm going to update the list real quick before I get some water. Okay, be right back, y'all. I would drop that. Drop my phone. It's so clumsy. Yeah, y'all can grab y'all something to snack on, something to drink. Real quick. I'll be right back. The list is still open if anyone's asking or wondering. Okay. All right. I am back. Okay. All right. Thank y'all for your patience. I know that was real quick. Just had to go grab some water, fill up my glass. Okay. So we're back. Let's hop back into this list, shall we? So, Kyla, you are up next. Your timestamp is 62:42. So 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 47 seconds. Okay. All right, Kyla. Okay, so yours is a love spread as well. Okay. I don't know if you had just like a general, you want to do like a general love, or how do you want to do it? Because I don't see a person or anything. So just going to assume that this is just like for you, like a general. Okay. Okay. Divine Spirit, I clear out previous energies and messages with love, light, and peace for all parties involved. May their energies be given to them in wholeness and fullness. Amen. And Ashe. Ask for permission to tap into Kyla's energy around love. Any general questions? Okay, I got you. Keep it general. Yeah, let's see. What she needs to know. Any general guidance or messages around love and relationships that she needs to know of her highest good that will help her, guide her, encourage her. Anything she needs to know. Change to a Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and Five of Swords. Wow, you got a lot of swords and some pentacles energy. So air and earth is here. Okay. Feel like this is an energy of attempting to stay grounded. Okay. Not to get too much in your head around love, because you could have some discouraging thoughts sometimes that might pop up, like where you might tell yourself things that make you feel defeated, make you question, um, like, is love even worth it? Or is anything going to meet me? Like any type of connection that's going to meet me that's worth putting in the energy or the effort. So I feel like you might go back and forth when it comes to love. How do I explain it? It's almost like you say to yourself, like, I want it. I could see myself, like, you know, being with someone, maybe even like how you would show up in a relationship. Like if I had, were to meet the love of my life, this is what I would do. This is what we would do. This is what I would desire to put in, or how I would show up for my partner. It's like, it's that type of energy. And there's another part of like, well, is this shit even worth it? Like, or am I just delusional? Am I wasting my time? Um, like, yeah, there's like these questions that you have around it. It's because sometimes you do get in that place where you feel like what you look forward to, or that hope, is like, it shouldn't be there. Like, okay, that's delusional. Um, why am I even wanting this? Why am I even thinking about this? Like, that's stupid. But that's not the truth though. It's more so based off, it's like a reflection of what maybe only what you can see, but it's not the whole picture. Just because like in our reality we see one thing doesn't mean that that's the entire picture of what's going on. That's just one level of perception, if that makes sense. So like, we don't know everything in our future. We don't know that the love of our life could be around the corner. Like, life really does surprise you. So if we're only looking at it from a linear perspective, or just like what's here right now, um, that puts us in this box, or this bear cage, or this limitation. So you might feel like people switch up on you or something, or people change their mind on you or something. Like, you might feel sometimes that people do make an effort, and then maybe those efforts, they're met with withdrawal or something, or they pull back, or they're just not reliable. And this may not be a complete experience in romantic love. It could be like people that you thought were like your friends, maybe even family, or just like some kind of way where you don't feel safe to trust people, where you don't feel safe when it comes to, do people really like see me as valuable, worthy of the investment. Let's see. Yeah, so you could be in your head, when it comes to, should I even like get my hopes up? Should I even, because the effort is not about a person. You got a few cards that flew out. It's not about like making the effort towards a person, but like the idea maybe of, when I am in a relationship with someone, or before we get in a relationship, like, am I going to even come across something that I feel like is worth the idea of putting energy towards it? Like, that's the thing. Um, so you have funnel, period of frustrations, lessons to be learned. Yeah, this is the energy, the period of frustration a bit. Lessons to be learned. Let's see, desk, pay attention to your work. Ear, good news. Got a lot of cards. Cane, pay attention to your health. And handshake, a meeting with a stranger could be important. So your experiences with people, like, don't take any of your encounters for granted. There's always something in it. I feel like there's good news in this. It's like, it's not all faith, is not all lost. Like, oh, because this is only what I've experienced, so that means that there's nothing beyond this experience, or maybe what I've experienced, maybe that's just, some bullshit. That's just a waste of time. That's just, it didn't mean anything. It was just another manifestation of my misfortune in love. When that's not the case, you know, Spirit saying like focus on your work could be literal, but I feel like it's more so on the things that you've already overcame. Like, there could be things that you could be proud of and say, well, thankfully, like, thank God I'm not desperate enough to go after or chase things or someone that's not for me. Thank God that I haven't settled. It's something that you can look back and say to yourself, like, at least I haven't played myself. What is this shit, girl? These cards. Hold on. There's a lot of cards. So going into next year's, because you got August and November. So August and November could be significant. March and February, even going into next year. These encounters that you're having, or you're going to have, anticipate that they bring you good news. They give you truth. They give you clarity. They're not by mistake. You know, um, pay attention to the posture of your heart, how you feel, what you're thinking. Like, your health doesn't have to be like your physical health. It could be your spiritual health, could be your mental health. Check in with yourself. Are you being too harsh? Are you being too heavy? Career. There could be an energy where spirit's saying there's something around that you need to place your focus. It could be um you're being pulled in a specific direction with this. Yeah. So, not saying that you shouldn't hold space for love, but your energy is potentially being called to focus on something else, like where your career is concerned, or what do you want to do with your career, your life, your path. Um, yeah, it may not be entirely focused just upon, love, or that's something that is an energy that spirit wants you to focus on. Like, just because you're not focusing on it doesn't mean that it's not moving, it's not happening, it's not working. It may just be like, okay, we don't need that, doesn't need your attention fully right now. As long as you're open, you're receptive, or you're holding space, or you're honest with where you are with it, and you're not hyper vigilant about it right now, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're off track or off center. So hopefully that makes sense. Yeah. And I just feel guided to say, like, you're not overlooked. It's really protection in a sense of like things that are possibly distractions, wouldn't be good for you anyway, or like there's more for you, or it's like there's other things that need your attention, and it's just not the time. It's not a misfortune. It's not a misalignment. You know what I mean? Okay. So that was your reading, Kyla. I hope that was helpful. Hope that makes sense. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead now. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next reading. So I appreciate you, sis. Thank you so much. Hopefully that message was helpful, encouraging, or answered some questions and some things that you've been wrestling with. And you're very welcome. Yeah, my pleasure as always. Okay. All right. So, Anonymous F, you were up next. Mel, and then Kris. If anybody else is interested, the list is open. All right. Anonymous F. Let's get your question. Okay. I gotta get your timestamps first. And timestamp 74:28. So that's 1:14. And what seconds? Okay, 30. Okay. All right. Spirit, we clear our previous energies with love, light, and peace, sending harmony and balance, and all peace is restored to Kyla. Any energy lingering, we send it back with love. Amen. Ashe. Ask for permission to tap into Anonymous F's energy. Okay. All right. What do you want Anonymous F to know? Like advice from her divine ancestors and God, or her highest spiritual counsel as a whole. What is it that y'all want to tell her about being able to create the career fulfillment that she desires, that she can be in alignment with? What's the guidance? What's the advice around this? With being in alignment and creating that fulfillment when it comes to career and purpose. Career where she feels purposeful, fulfilled. What is the guidance? What is the wisdom? What is the advice? Two of Wands, Five of Cups, the Lovers, Strength, and the Ace of Wands. Okay. This feels like there's choices here, or a choice, because the Two of Wands and the Lovers, to me, that's screaming choices. Your calling calls out to you. I feel like when you're alone, or when you feel like you're in your loneliest moments, whether that's literally like you're lonely or you're just by yourself, like where it's quiet, where it's still, this could be at night, this could be at moments maybe where you feel depressed, your soul calling, it calls to you. Like there's something that you're called to, that you feel it deeply. It's in your, like your heart, like it's emotionally, it's not far from you. Like the answers are right there when you're by yourself, like you hear it the most clear. And it requires you to choose it, but it also requires you to choose yourself, or choose like your heart, choose what you feel. And it may not make the most logical sense, but I feel like this thing, or this career, this path, this purpose that you feel or would feel like resonates mostly with you. That's where your heart is guiding you. That's where your true purpose, that's where your fulfillment all aligns together. All of it. Um, it's like you feel discontent because like maybe you're doing something, or you put more energy towards things, knowingly or unknowingly, putting your energy towards things that may have felt safer, or something that connects with like society, or just seems like the norm, seems most practical, but that's not what fulfills you. That's not where your heart is. Spirit saying like you have the opportunity, like you have the greatest opportunity. um it's like you have the greatest opportunity to dominate a space or energy when it comes to this purpose or this calling. Like I said, like it's something that deep down, or like when you're in solitude, you already know what path to take. I want to clarify. Let me see. What can she do, Spirit? Be in alignment. Thank you, Spirit. Fire. Strong emotion, passion, love, or hate. Like it's something that you deep down, like it's already a thing that you have a passion for, you're connected to it, it's in alignment with you on an emotional level. It's like you silence all the noise, or when you're in that space, it's like what would give you the most fulfillment, most joy. It's like you feel that pull towards it. It's not trivial. I feel like it's just more so a matter of you stepping out of like what you feel is comfortable, or how it should look, how it should go. Um, that's kind of blocking the alignment with this. Because this opportunity or the energy is like it's sparked, it's there. And when you quiet yourself, when you really sit with yourself and you're not thinking too deeply, I don't feel like it's when you're thinking about it. When you're asking the question, it's almost like it meets you. It finds you when your mind is silent, where it's quiet, or when you're not thinking about that. That's not a big question for you. It's just like that naturally, something will naturally come in and confirm it, if that makes sense. That's when it happens. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay. Your person, spirit almost is like, no, don't say that. Because I don't want you to like think that you can't move unless love happens for you. But maybe one of the biggest keys and indicators, like when it comes to a question around love, not so much question around your career, is that your person is going to align with your purpose. So your purpose, I feel like you'll already understand it, be in pursuit of it. But when it comes to the question of like the right partner for you, one of the biggest clues of whether or not they're in alignment with you is how closely are they in alignment with your purpose, or what gives you passion? How supportive are they truly? Are they someone that pulls you back? Or are they someone that truly wants to invest in the vision, or supports it, or holds you accountable for that vision? Or are they jealous? Are they wanting you to focus on something else? Like, do they have other plans for you rather than honoring your truth or your path? Like, I feel like that's a big thing too. Okay. Um, your question is around the specific person. What's been up with this person lately? You feel there's been a shift, or something is going on with their energy. Is it someone else causing this? Let's see what's going on. Okay, spirit asks permission to tap into the person of interest that anonymous act is asking about. And ooh, dang. Okay, these cards are like, okay, drop these. I picked it up like that. I'm gonna leave it like that. I didn't mean to. Okay, yeah, these cards. Okay. Yeah, I can see the emotional withdrawal. It's like you and this person may not be on the same page. This could be spirit showing you something here, as far as like it could be a confirmation of something that you actually asked for clarity about, you prayed, or you've been questioning something about this person. And I feel this is spirit's way of like giving you the answer. Like they're pulling away emotionally, or being kind of closed off is a message or reflection of this. Yeah, it's like they're showing you this for a reason. Dang. Hey, Rachel. Yeah, I got you, sis. How have you been? Long time no speak. Um, yeah, I feel like this is spirit's way of giving you a clarity, a confirmation around like if you've been asking like, is this safe to move towards? Is this my person? Something that might be heavy. Like you want to know the truth, like of where you're headed, where you're going. You want some enlightenment. But it could also be that this person is doing the same. But I more so feel like this is you, like your energy, you know. You might have had some questions around this person. Yeah, there's some questions around this, and I feel like Spirit's showing you like this person and you are not on the same page. There's some sort of discord, maybe in vision, intentions. I'm gonna clarify this with the oracle card because I want to make sure. I want to just check in because I feel like it's your energy, but it doesn't help or hurts. Doesn't hurt. Chorus card is gonna be fine. I've been well too, sis. I'm glad to hear from you. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. I got you. I'm gonna put you on the list. Um, it's a lot of messages. This person could feel like you've overlooked them for some time. Um, they also acknowledge the fact that you guys may not always see eye to eye, that you guys have some differences, but they care about you though. There is an uncertainty about where this whole thing is going. It's like they need a moment to pause and reflect on what they want, what they need. Um, this person does care about you though. It's like they want the best. Pray for you. I pray for you, for your well-being, for us to be together. So I feel like this person cares. Wherever, whatever they're doing right now, they feel like it's for the best. I feel safe where I am right now. This person feels comfortable where they're at. This person may not feel comfortable to take this connection outside of the realm or the level that it is right now. It's like they're comfortable with what it is. Call me or text me. I'm willing to work this out. So like there might be a point in time where y'all can talk this out, get some clarity, but right now I feel like this is a moment for you guys to reflect. Is this a connection that's in alignment? Because there is some sort of energetic discord or some sort of uh miscommunication, misunderstanding, just not seeing from eye to eye, not having the same intentions maybe. So this is like spirit answering something for you and for you to sit with it, to not be impulsive. um because this person is, I don't feel like this is a typical runner type of dude. This is not a person that runs from their emotions and hides. They sit with them. They may be someone that recluse, like a reclusive energy, but they're not an avoidant. They're not a runner in that sense. This person's brave. They handle and address things as they feel, that they feel divinely guided towards. Okay, so I don't feel like this is a running energy. That's not what I'm seeing from this. Okay. All right. So I hope this makes sense. Yeah, they're being guided to evaluate something or the direction maybe of this connection. And so are you. It's like spirit's answering a prayer or something for you. Like you asked for this, you asked for clarity, you asked for truth, you wanted confirmation, or you wanted something to, it's almost like, okay, we're giving this to you. We're gonna allow this person to like do whatever it is that they're doing so that you can sit with yourself and figure out if this is in alignment or not, or how you want to move forward with this. It's like it's giving you the opportunity to make that decision or that distinction. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting for you, sis. All right, so much love to you. As always. Okay, I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, so Mel, you were up next, Kris, and then Rachael. If anybody else is interested, the list is still open. Like I'm still, we still going. We still got this. All right. So Mel, let's get your reading. Your timestamp is 88:58. Let me see. It's gonna change. 89 minutes now. Okay. 89 is 29. 129. What second? 10 seconds. Okay. All right, so yours is a how do they feel spread. Okay. All right. All right. So for Mel, well, first let's clear our previous energies with love, light, and peace. All parties involved, we send their energies back to them in wholeness and fullness. Amen and ashe. Ask for permission to tap into Melody's energy. Person in question's energy towards her as far as their feelings, their emotions, that she has a right to know and to see. She has permission to know and to see. We cast on all energies. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Mel's person in question. See, how is this person currently feeling towards her about the situation, the energy? Where's this person at? You want her to know, divine spirit. Prince of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups in this deck. Okay. The Devil. The King of Cups. The Six of Cups. Damn, got some cups now. The Princess of Cups. God damn. The Page of Cups. Okay. This last one is going to be like the last card. So I'm going to flip it face down. Okay. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles. Okay. So this could be somebody that you are distant from right now. You're not talking to. Y'all not talking to each other. They could feel a sense of absence. Some sort of separative energy when it comes to you. So yeah. So like I feel this person has feelings towards you. They might be developing. They might be kind of coming more into a realization that they have feelings. May not be a full-blown acceptance, but it's like I feel something like, damn, okay, I have feelings. So I'm open to kind of like moving towards that, or it's a desire to want something to like progress past where it is. I feel like this person is open enough. Um, yeah, this person does have feelings. They do. Um, they may not be revealing the fact that they're kind of either they feel. It's like when you like somebody or you start developing feelings or you become aware, like, dang, I may like this person or I may even love this person a little bit more than what I thought, or it might exceed more than just a crush, or it might exceed more towards, beyond attraction, or could be like obsessive, someone obsessively thinking about you or obsessively thinking about you from the means of trying to gain clarity or understanding of what is what, or um, I don't know why this scene from Clueless is in my head where where she realizes that she really into her stepbrother, like all that weird energy that they had going on between the two of them. She came to this conclusion, like, oh, I like him. I love him. I love Josh. Like that was his name. So she was like, dang, coming into that awareness that that's who she was really feeling. Like she really liked him. It wasn't like this annoying stepbrother or ex stepbrother because the parents were divorced, but it was just like this push and pull between them, and her coming to that realization, like, oh, that's why I get jealous, or that's why I kind of act a certain way around him, because I like him, I'm feeling him, or have feelings for him. That's kind of what this is. It might be a little uncomfortable, but it's like obsessive in a sense of like not stalkerish or dangerous, but obsessive, like thinking, trying to understand, or feeling gripped by what they're feeling or their realization around it, and like trying to figure out maybe what to do with it you know Both of you guys could be experiencing something similar in that way. Like you might be questioning it too. So this person may think about the potential if they were to fully invest or show up wholeheartedly, or even reveal what they feel, allow themselves to be in love, or allow themselves to love somebody, or to really like someone, to where it could lead to something more. It's like they think about this, and I feel they think about how you make them feel. This could be all past tense, like something that they're thinking about that happened a long time ago, that they're sitting with and being like, okay, that's why I was acting that way, or this is, there is some sort of trying to sort through the emotions. I feel like with them, they're trying to sort through it all, they're trying to make sense of it all. Yeah. Excuse me. They may want, excuse me, they may want to return back to, because you got so many cup cards. It's like they want to return back to maybe a time where they felt like you guys were good, or when it was lighthearted. Maybe where, like, return back to a memory where they might be saying, oh, that was the part or the point where I actually was feeling this person, or where I may started to really like them. They're going back to some key point, something that has already happened. This is an old energy, or like maybe not that old, but like a past experience or energy where they're returning back to and be like, oh, okay. That's where the genesis of what I felt, or that what sparked it. It's like they're returning back to it in their heart, their mind, and they may even want to literally go back to it. Yeah, they may want to literally return back to that moment or that timeline, even if it was short lived, even if it was just like one night, one date, something that, or one conversation that they had. It's like they're thinking about this. This person is very emotional. I'm getting like very cloudy, very watery energy. So some of it's like they're processing. It's not the most grounded energy though. They're processing. That's the best way I can describe this. They fear what you fear, or I didn't mean to say what you fear. They fear maybe what you feel. They question it. They're wondering if you're feeling the same way too. Would you be receptive? Would you be open? Or are you still receptive or open? Or would you be open to what they want, emotionally, or at least what they think that they want? Because, like I said, this person's processing. They're feeling a whole lot of emotional energy, and I just get like they're trying to sort through it. They're not 100% grounded in it. They haven't fully come to a clear conclusion, if that makes sense. um let's see, like, what this person may want to say. Like, how do they feel? I'm gonna pull from my how do they feel cards. I should hold on, why didn't it turn? That's why I'm like, why is it so, it's too pink in here. I'm like, something's missing. I need my ocean waves now. That's what I need in my life. I'm like, why is it so dark? Okay, let's see. How does this person? There we go. I knew something was off. I'm like, something don't feel right about this whole setup tonight. I just slipped my mind. How does this person truly feel? I feel inadequate and that I need to level up. I feel like you're so difficult to read, and I feel like you are the best choice for me. Okay. Let's see, what else may they want you to know or say? In truth, spirit, in truth, this person. Ooh, I'm very stuck in my ways. This card keeps coming out tonight. Oh my God, damn it. Cards. My neck and my back. Okay, you need to take accountability. A lot of cards is coming out for you. I need to speak my truth, and or you need to speak your truth. I notice the signs aligned with you. Do you forgive me? I'm afraid of this connection, and do you truly want me? Okay. All right. It's very direct. I feel like they don't need too much explanation. Okay. Ace of Cups, this energy is headed to a place where maybe this person will express how they feel, or they're going to get that clarity that they seek. Like it's going to overwhelm them. There's so much cups. So there is emotional energy here, like no doubt about it. Majority of your cards are water, with the exception of the Devil, the Five of Pentacles, which is both earth energy. This person's worried, like realistically, like how does this, it's like it doesn't make them feel secure or safe to feel what they feel, so they're wrestling with it. But once they get to that place where they're comfortable, or they feel safe, or it's like an invitation to feel what they feel, there's gonna be a revelation around it, or an expression. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals with the boot. So someone might put their foot down and say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be truthful. I'm going to either honor what I feel, and or I'm going to express it. It's first going to start with the receptivity. Like, okay, a clarity and understanding and a receptivity of what they're feeling. They're not going to feel so challenged by it or feel so demonized by it, because this energy is going to have to ground eventually. Okay. So this could be like an abundance of energy where it's a little overwhelming, but there's success behind it. It's going to be successful in a sense of maybe just like the self-acceptance. It doesn't have to be, oh, this leads to a relationship, but like self-acceptance, being honorable, being truthful, honest with how you feel, being authentic. So this could be around towards the end of the year with December here. Okay. Possibly around December. Okay. At the latest, because for some reason I wanted to say like maybe like all this water could very well be like during water season, maybe Scorpio season. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you. This is not something I feel like Spirit wants you to stress over, force control. Spirit may also want you to evaluate how you truly feel about the situation, like be real and be honest. Careful of idealizing, because I feel like you both might be obsessing over, what does this mean? What does that mean? What should I do? Because this is eventually, this energy, like I said, it's going to have to ground itself. It's going to be kind of taken out of that emotional, watery energy into, okay, what do I do with this in a practical sense? How do I address this or face this in that way, without denying what I feel, but just or honoring, without discarding or dishonoring how I feel? How can I in a practical sense, ground this energy? What do I do with it from that sense? So yeah, that's what I'm getting from your energy and this person's energy as well. So much love to you, Mel. Okay. Let me know if that resonates, if you're on watching or not. I hope that was helpful. And I appreciate you, sending you much love. All right. So we're going to go ahead and move on to Miss Kris. Then Rachael. I don't know if anybody's interested after that. But let's get Kris's timestamp. 103 minutes and 33 seconds. I am not going to count that. I'll calculate that later. All right. So, how are you, Kris? This is going to be your reading. So, let's see. You got the How Do They Feel reading as well. All right. All right. So, you want to know what's up with this person? Like, how do they feel? And specifically the no contact situation. So, all right, let's tap in. That's my chair, y'all. I know that sounded like I just broke it down, broke it open, split my cheeks, but I didn't. That was my chair. A chair that I'm so annoyed by, that I've been complaining for months. I need to get a new computer chair because I cannot. All right, so Miss Kris, your person in question. Let's clear previous energies. I send love, light, and peace back to Mel and her person of interest and in question. May their energy be restored to them in fullness and wholeness and love. Amen and ashe. What is Kris needs to know in regards to her person of interest, and specifically why there's no contact. If you want to elaborate on that, divine spirit, her divine team, her angels, what is it that she needs to know and to see that she has permission to in regards to this person's emotional energy towards her? Okay. Dang. Oh, shit. I just dropped my phone, my charger. Hold on. Dang it. Just aggressive. Just so aggressive. Okay. What is this person's current energy? Current energy towards Eight of Swords. Okay. Eight of Wands. There's some eights here. Ace of Wands. King of Swords. Five of Cups. And the last one, I'm going to leave it hidden, okay? Okay. Actually, I'll clarify that. This one, last card. Okay, bottom of the deck, Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups in this deck. So their current feelings towards you, you do have a balance of air and fire, more fire energy, a little bit of water here as I can see. So I feel like this person does think about like how do you feel as well. Or at least considering your feelings. So this person could be in their head about you or wondering like, are you stuck thinking about them as well? This person could wonder, could kind of, it's like a curiosity a little bit, but this energy feels, it kind of feels restrictive to me. Like this person may try to push their feelings away, but at the same time, I do get like this person could send you energy, like they want your attention at the same time, or they like the idea maybe that you could be thinking about them, or they want you to think about them. It's like they're pushing energy towards you, but at the same time, it's almost like they push your energy away. It's very weird. It's like this weird, like push and pull energy. Hmm. Yeah, it's like a push and pull. It's weird. So yeah, I feel like they hide the fact that they want you to like check on them, like see what they're up to, or like think about them maybe. Like that's what they want. But this person could think about the way that you like something that you ignited in them, something about attraction. It could be like the first time that they saw you, or it could be like a romantic encounter, like a kiss, or even like a physical, the first time in that way, or just like maybe you guys had conversations that seemed kind of future forward, like, oh, when we meet up. But it's like there's some flirting, some passion, maybe a little bit of sexy energy involved in that. Like this person thinks back on that as well. Like this person is attracted to you, but I don't feel like this person is invested in a way of like making it happen. The interference within this came from this person being in their head. And wondering maybe like how far they would be willing to go and what that would do to you in the end, or how that would affect you in the end. Would that make you stuck on them? This person, soon as they think about you or they feel something, they might be triggered or inclined to react very quickly without thought, or like if they think about you, they just without question they might check up on you. So like this could be like social media, and it could also be too at times like when they think about you, it triggers them to like distract themselves immediately. Yeah, it might be something like, oh, I can't think about this person, let me do something. um Because otherwise, I feel like this person is quite impulsive when it, especially when it comes to communication. Like they might um, want to text you out of nowhere, but instead of doing that, like I said, it's either distract myself or let me check up on this person. It's like they want you to think about them, but if you were to actually do anything about it, or if you were to reach out, or this person would push it away. This person's avoidant. Yeah, this feels like a person that's avoidant. It's like they don't want to disappoint you. They fear that they may have disappointed you or that they would disappoint you, and or they fear of their own disappointment, being left out. Like putting the energy in, like putting enough emotional energy into a situation that they feel like um if I was to give my all, I would look really stupid. I would be playing myself, or if not give my all, at least give something to this person that I've never given anyone else, and it doesn't work out, or they play me or something like that, I would feel really stupid. I would feel, why did you even do that? Like, we don't do that. We don't do that type of stuff. That's not how we move. This person doesn't seem reliable anyway. Like, this could be due to like parts of their nature, like with the fire energy. Sometimes, if it's not grounded, it is like it gets real excitable or gets other people excited. It's adventurous, sometimes spontaneous, but then it also can burn out quickly, you know? So let's ask, how does this person really feel? So the reason for non-communication for sure has everything to do with this person being avoidant. Like, I don't feel like this person wants to take things to an emotional level. This person steers very clear of that. They like being wanted and needed, desired even. Um, they may like the idea of someone also feeling desired by them. But then when it comes to like someone getting in their feelings, this person they don't want nothing to do with that. That feels very unsafe for them. There is an energy of immaturity as well. Their pursuit of love is is kind of it's immature. Okay, these cards is acting crazy. How does this person in question? Okay. I feel an intense urge to run, but my heart says stay. So again, it's like I like you, but then I want to run, you know? I feel bad for my actions, choices, and behaviors. I feel like you are an embodiment of a true goddess. So this is not about like them not being attracted. This person likes you, but it's one thing to be liked versus to truly be appreciated or to be loved. You can admire something without feeling the need to possess it or engage with it. You know what I'm saying? Um, there's a way, you know, to show somebody that you really value them. And it's not to say like this person doesn't see value in you, but that doesn't mean that they hold the capacity to value you, you know. I like you. So yeah, this person does like you, and I try hard to impress you. So they do, they care about what you think. And like I said, they like attention from you. I respect your hustle ambition. It makes me want to take care of you. They know about you. So they might have bragged about things about you, like things that you're good at, things that you do. They like the idea of you for sure, but like to be fully engaged, to be fully present, like no, this person, that's not where their aim is. But let's see what the potential energy is. Strength. Leo season could be empowering in a sense of like when it comes to love and your dynamics, you are going to go through a shift or an awakening around love and what you give. There's a growth behind it. It's like a delicate shift. It might seem heavy, but you will be shown the way with good news with the ear. Why is this card? This is not supposed to be here. Let's see. Happiness. Yeah, you will be happy. This tells me that this is not going to be a situation that you're going to look at as a fail or get stuck or get lost in that lack energy. You are going to find happiness, and there's going to be clarity. I feel like Spirit's going to guide you in a direction. Like, don't think that you're stuck. 2 cards fell out. Hold on. You're not stuck. Okay, you're not stuck in this situation. You're not going to be in this energy. Like if you feel a little down, a little discouraged, a little frustrated, a little angry by the situation, you're not going to be stuck in this. It's almost like it's going to be whatever's going to come in, maybe to take place. May not be a relationship. It could just be like where your life is headed. You're going to be much more happy, much more lighter. You're going to look back at this and not from a place of lack or loss. Okay. So August and November. So like I said, Leo season could be significant. So during August to November, there's a major shift around this. And I feel you're going to be stronger than you might think in this, or you might come out more wiser, more confident, more sure of yourself than where you came in with this, or when it comes to this connection. So right now, it might be something that's kind of like a puzzling situation that triggers you, makes you question yourself a little bit, but it's not going to take that much presence over your life, or oh God, I know it's going to drop those cards. It's not going to take um that much importance in your life at some point. It's going to be like just something that passes through a part of your life that you needed to experience, or someone that you once knew, but it's not going to be as important maybe as it is to you right now, or this person, or why it didn't work out. It's like, yeah. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense. All right. I'm sending much love to you, sis. Be blessed, be safe, take care. Yeah. In the meantime, so much love to you, sis. I appreciate you. All right, Miss Rachael. So this is the last person on the list, unless anyone else is interested. If not, Rachael, you are up next. So let's get your timestamp. Okay. 1:18:16. Okay. Right? Yeah, it's 18. Okay. So you had a general love question in regards to this person in question. Okay. Spirit, thank you for your divine wisdom, divine truth, and clarity. I clear out previous energies with love, light, and peace. We send back to the previous energies their energy and wholeness and fullness to them in love, light. Amen. Ashe, so it is. All right, Rachael and her person of interest. I ask for permission to tap into both parties' energies for the sake of what she needs to know. What's the general energy around their connection, their situation that you want her to know, Spirit, that you give me permission to know and to see, and for her to know and to see as far as this connection's energy in regards to this person. Oh, okay. Almost fell. Prince of Wands, Knight of Wands energy, 10 of Pentacles, Love with the 2 of Cups, 5 of Swords, and Ace of Swords. Okay. At the bottom of the deck. All right. So this person may be trying to find like motivation, could be motivation in like starting fresh, starting new, whether that's towards you or just like after you. Um, because I feel like your frustration is here, like maybe you might be kind of fed up with this person, um, asking what am I really holding on to? Um, what's the point? Questioning like is this person going to do anything, maybe even as well, like is this person even going to step up? It's something to do with like you are fed up with this person. You might not entirely trust this anymore or trust this person, maybe even trust yourself entirely, but it's more so like your energy frustration seems to be on them. um there's still a connection. There's still a like a perception, I feel like on your behalf, maybe both of you, where you guys can see this strong potential of building a long-term stability together. Yeah, it's like you're frustrated with them because they're not solidifying something or what they said they were going to do or a promise, or it's like you're looking for clarity, you're looking for truth. You want this because I feel like you're tired. This is a feeling of being fed up. You want this person, it's almost like grow some balls or um step up, like be confident, be a man about it. It's like you want this. And I feel like it's strange because how do I explain this? Because it feels like with this Prince of Wands, it's like this person does want to, I'm here and rescue the day. That's the best way that I can describe this. Like they want to save this connection in some kind of way, but it's gonna require them to be open or be open to like a new direction with this or how they move. It's like there's a newness behind it. They have to come with it with like a fresh perspective, um trusting what they've already, like what they already know to be true, what you guys have already been through, and like okay, well this is the opportunity to show up. um Either you're going to show up or you're not, like, and I feel like this is what frustrates you because it's like after all this time it's like you should know or you should be ready, you should be equipped. So what's the hold up? hmm I want to clarify what is going on. What's this energy? Yeah, it's like I've waited. We were talking about um this foundation and what it could be, but we ain't growing nothing. What's up? What's happening? Like, and you may know, and this person knows that you guys care about each other. Um, yeah, so this could be like, yes, this person does keep up with you. They do ask about you, or they pay attention. They're very observant of you. If that's a question that you ask specifically, yes, they do. And they feel like you be checking for them too. That's funny. You got I'm watching you in real life and or on social media, and if I'm not mistaken, you spy too. These cards is coming the fuck out. I'm afraid of this connection. Why? Let's ask that. Like, what's going on? Like, why is this person afraid, spirit? I don't know how to deal with this anymore. It's like a defeatist energy. Like, that's why I feel like it's going to require this person to be confident. So they might be asking if this might be something that they feel like is beyond their control, whatever's going on between the two of you. It's like it to them, it might not be that simple or that easy for them to move towards a choice or decision. If especially if it's around like solidifying a commitment or some sort of long-term commitment, there's energy resistance around that. There's a strong energy resistance. Um, and it's like there's a disappointment, or you feeling very frustrated with them because it's like, for real, like, what's up? Like, what is this? Why isn't this landing? Mm. I feel pulled to make a move towards you. Yeah, that's that Prince of Wands. I feel aligned with myself and my path. Um, yeah, this to me feels like this person is, when it comes to this, like in comparison to other things in their life, they might be very certain of themselves, very capable, very confident, but your cards is flying out, and they always do that. What's new? Like, your cards be just crazy, crazy work. But when it comes to this, they may not be as confident or sure of themselves, you know. Um, you have the well, great worry over nothing, the leg, stepping into new experiences. So whatever it is that you fear and or this person is fearing, if it's like a new energy, new path, like there's really nothing to fear. It's all most likely fear of the unknown, you know. Crazy stuff, crazy work. Okay. But that's what I'm getting. But as far as like what you should do, I don't feel like you need to do anything, honestly. Um, maybe release resentment, maybe this energy of defeat. You know, you're allowed to feel what you feel, like frustration and all of that. Like, that's you being honest with you being real with you know, holding space for yourself. I don't feel like this is something that Spirit's saying like you actively have to extend your energy towards, um make much of an effort, because it does kind of feel like Spirit's inviting this person to do that if they will, but it's like that doesn't stop your show, because it might be that you do have to let go of something, like an expectation, like release it, not hold this person to expectations, or like a potential of something. It's like I can see, like, if this person made promises, um or you guys talked about certain things and it seemed very promising to your future, how it could be frustrating if it's not happening, if it hasn't happened yet, or maybe a split has happened, or there's just some sort of stalled energy, how that could be frustrating. But Spirit is saying, like, if there was any type of expectations or heavy things like we're putting on, or restrictions of things that may be limiting what could be, or the timing isn't just in alignment, you know, it's like, give this energy the freedom to flow as it may, as it should, without you feeling the need to, like, without you feeling the need to control the narrative, or feel um like you're stuck, like something, like if it doesn't happen a certain way, that it must be that there's something wrong, or I did something wrong, I played myself, this person played me. um there's something about allowing yourself to let go of the reins, because it's almost, I'm seeing like a vision of somebody gripping a rein of like the reins on a horse, to the point where it's hurting their hands, like causing blisters um on their hands. So it's like, I gotta let it go and just trust the direction. And it's kind of this person's energy too, that this feels like their energy. All right, so yeah, hopefully that makes sense, Rachel. So happy to see you, hear from you. It's been a long time. But yeah, timestamps are up, by the way, y'all. Put the timestamps on up there. So in case you miss your reading, or you just want to come back and watch your reading again, you can. Make sure that y'all show some love, like this video. I would really appreciate that. But yeah, I think that concludes it. I don't see any more reads coming through, any submissions, unless someone would like one. Be, speak your piece now. Otherwise, I'm gonna log on off of here, and you guys can come back. Click on your timestamp because they are ready for you in the description next to your names. But yeah, I think that concludes it. So much love to you guys. Y'all be blessed, be safe. And until the next live, next read, or whatever we doing, whatever we posting, I will catch you guys on that. So much love as always. Peace. Be blessed, be safe.